approach. Joining us now is CBS News Chief Washington Correspondent and host of Face the Nation, Bob Schieffer. Bob, good morning.
Good morning, Harry.
It really is amazing how much attention has been paid to this book, and it hasn't even hit the stores yet in large part. What do you make of all of the criticism in this book, especially focused on the McCain campaign?
Well, this is Sarah Palin's turn to get even, as it were. She came under this intense criticism all during the campaign, and now she's giving her version of why she didn't succeed as a candidate. I mean, I don't think it's going to work. You know, it's kind of like a baseball player going into a slump and blaming the manager or blaming the bat boy or blaming the fans or something. You know, it makes for provocative reading. I think she'll sell a lot of books, but I don't think it's going to help reestablish her as, you know, as a political candidate. My guess is she's not ever going to run for anything, and I think if she did, I don't think she would get very far.
Really?
No. I mean, well, what's she going to say? I mean, let's not overlook the fact that she had to leave the governor's office in Alaska because that was too much for her. Can you imagine her going through a primary with an opponent? You know, I mean, what would she say? When the going gets tough, I'm ready to quit? I mean, that is not how one builds a political base. I think she's going to sell a lot of books. I think she'll be a great attraction out, you know, as an amusement. She's interesting. She's a celebrity. But I can't imagine that she has much future in politics. I really don't.
It's so interesting because, for instance, in this House race up in the 23rd District, one of the most important endorsements for that rogue candidate up there was from Sarah Palin. She's very popular among the Tea Party set. Do you not think this is part of a growing base of folks from which we'll ascend into more power in the Republican Party?
Well, the Republican Party is very split right now, as you know, Harry, and you have that segment, mostly the people on the right, but you also have candidates like Mike Huckabee, who ran the last time out, who generally made a good impression, someone who won the Iowa caucuses. She will not be the only person who comes at it from the right. If she should decide to run. But I think the purpose here for Sarah Palin right now is to sell some books and to try to sell her side of the story. One of the problems you have, though, when you start taking on campaign aides, people don't know who these people are. Right. You know, and so she's fighting against people that most people don't know who they are. It'll sell books, but I don't see it going beyond that, Harry.
Bob Schieffer, thanks for getting up early for us this morning. We do appreciate it, sir.